Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Parkville. Alright, second flight ever on the FLIGHTLINE F4U CORSAIR 1600mm. Got her together last night, did all the unbox, build, and radio setup videos. Assembly, because it's not a build. I use the word build because of space on the internet, but it's an assembly. Make no mistake. A build is when you cut and measure and have to manufacture, but it's an assembly. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Now after the maiden flight, I've increased my throws from the high of 75 on the elevator, and I just feel like I needed more. I now have high on the elevator of 90 instead of 75. I'm going to see how I like that better. Still 30% expo and everything, and I've increased the travel on my rudder to 125 from 100. Still 30% expo, still 100% on the ailerons. Have not changed my flap settings. It does not need a flapped elevator mix. Helps if you have the prop going forward. All right, here we go. I get turned around here. Yeah, I got a little better steering now. I got a little more rudder authority. All right, this is the second flight. Wind is across the runway, so it doesn't really matter which way I take off or land. Timer set for 8.5 minutes, because before we flew for 9 minutes and 14 seconds and still came back at 50-something% left. All right, takeoff flaps are in. Gears up, flaps are up. Full speed right there. Victory roll.
Time remaining 8 minutes.
What an absolute sweetheart. I go a little down elevator. All right, let's do a stall. You're flying along, you lose power. And what does this plane do? Pull it up on the elevator, and she just kind of slumps on, starts going forward. Back in the power. Not a super fast victory or roll rate, but that's okay. All right. Let's come by. I'm gonna bring her by dirty now, because she's a dirty bird.
Time remaining 7 minutes.
Come by dirty. Still dirty. Flaps coming up, gear going up. Gonna come right at us and then peel away. That was just 3/4 throttle right there. That's full throttle right there. We're gonna take her up. Completely out of the power. I'll let her glide now. Keeping the nose down a little bit. Now back in the power. Taking the gear down. Flaps are all the way down. I can see my silhouette of my gear. Gonna be in the grass, but that's okay. No, maybe not. A little bit better of a landing this time. As you get to know that, like I said, it's the second time I've ever flown the plane. So let's take off flaps again. Gonna let that tail lift up. Then just drive your airplane. Gear going up. Peeling away. Full speed. Fly it like the warbird it is. I'll go up with her.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Man, what a sweetheart. Gear coming down. Out of the power back into about 8 throttle now. Oh, didn't like it. Remember, if you don't like it, go around. Save yourself some battery. If you don't like it, go around. We're going to turn around and land from the west this time. I'm finding that I'm full throttle most of the time.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Making sure I'm on this side of the power lines. A little bit better, staying on that rudder. You don't ever take your finger off the throttle or the rudder when you're landing. Never. Keep your fingers on that throttle and on that rudder. Actually, keep your fingers on everything, but you make sure your throttle is your #1 control for landing. A lot of people think it's your elevator, it's your throttle. Make no mistake, it is your throttle. All right. We're going to take off from down there. It's the first time I've taken off from this direction. Gear coming up. Oh man, what a sweetheart. What an absolute sweetheart. Gear coming down. Starting my descent. Start to slow my roll there a little bit. Since there's no wind, it doesn't really matter which way I land.
Remaining 3 minutes.
On that rudder, on that rudder, on that throttle. Oh yeah. All right. Let's get one more and then we're gonna have to call it quits. It's getting dark and bugs are getting fierce. Nice scale takeoff. Oh man, what a sweetheart. It's coming down, right down the runway. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right, this time we're going to land. Going to land hot. Well, we're going to land no flaps this time. We're just going to say your flaps don't work. You got a hydraulic failure or something and your flaps are not wanting to come down. That's, whoa, other than nosing over, that was going to be one of the best landings yet. But I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you, I'd rather land with no flaps if I can do it. But we're going to have to do it one more time. You know, I can't leave it like that. Love the suspension on that gear. Can't leave it on a nose over. I just wish this IX14, I wish it would just stay on the dashboard. If y'all have any suggestions on that. Gonna leave the gear down. Like I said, you got hydraulic failure. Flaps are not wanting to work.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Juke and jive a little bit, slow myself down, or I can always hit the brakes. All right. Now that, folks, was a very, very successful second flight ever. Second time this baby's ever been in the air of the FLIGHTLINE. I still haven't done my audio call-outs. Of the FLIGHTLINE F4U CORSAIR 1600mm, and I am absolutely ecstatic with this plane. It is incredible. It flies so good. It is such a sweetheart. It's not overly fast, but it's definitely got the power to get you out of trouble. You got to remember, you can never have too much power with a plane. When you're coming in, you got a problem. Power is what saves you. It's power and altitude. That's what saves you. Folks, this is a happy camper, happy fat guy right here, I'll tell you that. All right, we flew for a full 7 seconds shy, no, I'm sorry, 53 seconds left on an 8.5 minute timer. So what's that, 7 minutes and 40 something seconds or something? I don't know, I can't do math right now, I'm too happy. Can't do math when you're happy. All right, so let's see how much, I guarantee I've still got 50% left on this battery. How much y'all want to bet? Not that you could bet right now, but we're going to go ahead and take it out, take a good look at them lights and everything. Man, what an absolute sweetheart. Now the battery, to get CG on this thing, there is not an easier plane to CG out there. There isn't an easier one. It's real simple. Get a 5000, slap it all the way forward. Done. That's all you got to do. 5000 6S, as far forward as you can make it go, and you got CG. Proof is in the flying just now. Okay? All right. Remember, we flew for, what, 7.5, maybe almost 59% left. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. I know y'all can say what you want about the Spectrum batteries and all them highfalutin $125 batteries. This right here is a $38 graphene Turnigy 5000. Okay? It was on sale for $38. I bought 5 of them. I bought the first 2, loved them. I said, I'm buying 3 more. Now they're out of stock. But when they run these on sale, I want to say they're normal like 50 or 60 bucks. So that's even a great price. But they ran them on, but it has a 45C, so definitely got enough discharge for jets. 5000 graphene, and she's just a little warm. 55%, what did I say, 55% left after flying for 59% after flying for almost 8 minutes on a big 6S bird. Yeah. Spectrum batteries. Yeah, you can eat that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Spectrum batteries are good. I love them. They discharge themselves. They pretty much take care of everything by their own, but you got to discharge this. But for 38 bucks, I don't care if it lasts me a year. It's still better than paying $125 for a battery. So, well, folks, there you go. That is the Corsair. I don't know what else to say. I'm just so happy. That is a great flying plane, great battery, great, wonderful camera, precious. Folks, thank you for watching. God is good. And don't forget, folks, faith, family, and friends, and then big old warbirds. Bye, y'all.